Hello, everybody. Welcome to the OtakuZ Podcast.
Woo!
I was like, the other day I was thinking about this, and I was like, we need like an intro, and I feel like, I feel like it's like, I say we are, and you say the otakus kind of thing.
So it'd be like we are, and I just come in. The otakus.
Yeah, kind of like how you normally do, like your intro.
Hey, I'm here for that. I'm
Yeah,
here for that kind of energy.
yeah. Anyways, so we are.
The otakus.
Let's go. My name's Chandler with the Z, and joining me, as always, is
It's your boy, the uncrowned otaku.
yeah, and we're here today to run what we like to call the gauntlet.
Oh,
It's where
absolutely.
we take a character that we both thoroughly enjoy. I guess it doesn't have to be a character we thoroughly enjoy, but it's a character that we definitely enjoy,
Yeah, at the
and
very
we
least,
run him.
interesting.
Yeah, and at least has like interesting discussions to be had. Like it's not just going to be a one-off, like one versus one. Like they only have one matchup. It's like there's a bunch of matchups that could work for this character that would be fun to see.
Absolutely.
Um,
This one has me super interested because it's gonna be a character that is a fan favorite right now.
yeah, absolutely a fan favorite. And today we are discussing
Your
the
boy. Go ahead.
the honored one, Gojo Satoru. Whoops, messed that up already.
Yep, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So the
I'm
thing
gonna.
is, Gojo right now, all the hype around him, the man is literally wrapped in infinity. Who can stop him? We're gonna figure that out for you.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I just needed that transition. Anyway, off to a great start, as always on my end. So today we're running through a gauntlet of 5 people versus Satoru Gojo. Is it Satoru?
Satoru.
Satoru.
Gojo Satoru.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna be talking about these 5 characters, and we kind of wanted to make it like, all right, instead of being like, all right, where does he stop? It's like we're gonna go like he gets to battle each one at least once, and if he dies to one of them, we Dragon Balls him back to life, and he gets to fight the next
If he dies, he dies.
one. Yeah, and they're fictional characters. So it's like we could just talk about this like it's not like definitive, you know?
Yeah.
It's just us it's just us going what we know based off of these characters and saying like how we feel. Although this one I feel like it definitely is put in order of easiest to most difficult, and like
I think so.
yeah. So the first one on the list today,
Hit us. Hit us with it. Who can beat Gojo?
can Homelander beat Gojo?
No.
Absolutely
No.
not. There's nothing Homelander can do to even touch Gojo. I don't. I saw this one on like a wiki or something, and I was like, why is this even like a debate? Like it's not like
He stands zero chance, bro.
yeah. One
What?
sec. Whoops, my bad. My bad. Keep going.
No, you're good. I think this was easier than we thought. Homelander, nothing Homelander has is going to penetrate that defense. That's the key here. And I think that's what it boils down to. Does he have anything that can penetrate Gojo's defense? Laser eyes? No. He's not even as strong as Omni-Man or Superman, so his strength? No. His speed? Solid speed, but no, not fast enough. And then
Yeah,
Gojo?
it's not gonna be like I would say physically, I think Homelander could be faster and like physically could hit harder than Gojo, but that would be like me using Gojo without cursed energy and cursed techniques.
Facts. You can't do that.
Yeah,
You would be
yeah,
holding
like
that, man.
it's like those debates where they're like, if Goku was human, could he beat these people? And I'm like,
But he's not human.
but he's
That's the
not
whole
human.
thing.
Like, yeah, like I forget what it was, but there was like a debate like Goku versus like it was like Baki, but it was like but it's just fighting skills, not overall power. And I'm like, well, Goku still has like no, it was like no powers, just hands. And in my brain, I'm thinking if they were just saying it's just hands, Goku still could punch a mountain down.
Oh, easily.
Like that is, and that is better than all the other characters that they have here. So, that like the post didn't say anything about equalized stats or anything like that, and I'm like, Goku would win.
If you have to dumb a character down, it's not worth doing a death battle. That's my mindset.
I absolutely, I agree with that.
Like, oh, we're gonna limit him so that this other person has a chance, or find a new character.
Absolutely. All right, so I think we can definitively say that this is a Gojo dub.
Dub, and Gojo fights solo.
And the next fight is Gojo versus Shanks, the red-haired pirate from One Piece.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know a lot about Shanks.
Yeah, I put this one on here more for me. Similar to like, I have no, I there's other characters that like I could talk about. Shanks is a very like interesting character because we've only seen him do like a couple things in the show.
Right, we don't really know what his capabilities are.
But so it would really so there's a lot of things. One, it really depends on like, because he has kind of like a what I like to call like a Bleach character. You know how like Bleach have like that spiritual pressure ability?
Oh yeah, Ryatsu.
Yeah, would like he has an ability similar to that. It's like one of the like first scenes we see him as in like the present day of One Piece, and it's not like a flashback. And he's walking onto Whitebeard's ship, and there's all these like low-level Whitebeard pirates that are like just falling over, getting knocked the hell out.
Oh, is that his Emperor's Haki that I keep hearing about?
It's his Conqueror's Haki. So Conqueror's Haki, when you activate it, if somebody's willpower or like, yeah, if their willpower isn't strong enough, it'll just like they'll knock out. It's like the presence of you being there.
Okay, so, but people can stand up to it though without having Haki.
It's hard to. I don't think I've seen people stand up to it without Haki. Because that's kind of, so like the one thing is like Haki in Naruto. Woo, getting ahead of myself. Haki in One Piece is kind of like the great nullifier. Like it's how you're able to like touch the Logia users. Like the people that like are purely elements.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they gotta use Haki to get to them. Yeah.
So like, you got the crocodile in One Piece, right?
Yep.
Or you at least got the smoker. And those characters are like you punch through them because they just turn into their element kind of thing.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, but Haki like negates that ability, so you can like punch up the person made of smoke.
Interesting. So it's a countermeasure, more or less.
Yeah, and usually Haki can only be countered by Haki. So I think in terms of like discussing this fight between these two, you'd have to equate Haki to cursed energy a little bit.
I think that would be a fair assumption.
So the question would then become, does Infinity consider the Conqueror's Presence Haki as an attack? Or would it bypass? I think Gojo has the will to stay awake during it, but would it be enough to like overwhelm Infinity? Like, would it be able to like break Infinity, or like hacks around it? You know what I mean?
I don't think it could break it. I don't think it would.
I think it could. I just don't think it'd be enough.
Could Shanks? So if even if he does that, if it's not enough, if Gojo does a domain expansion, can Shanks survive the unlimited void?
So I think he could. Because okay, so this is kind of like I think unlimited void, if you're like equalizing Haki and cursed energies and cursed techniques, I think like the way that they both kind of work, I think that more depends on like maybe me needing more knowledge on how domain expansions work.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the reason, like, what Infinite Void is so strong is because it's like that's Gojo's like power, right? It's like coming from him, right?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, and it's because it's like the his blue eye, kind of the sixth eye or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you're staring into his eyes and you just start knowing everything.
Yeah, and I feel like so here's the one thing. Here's the actually before we even get into like could he survive it? I think it'd be near impossible for Gojo to actually get Shanks in Infinite Void.
Nah, you tripping. All
No,
he needs
no,
to do
no.
is have a radius.
What? How big? What's the maximum radius that Gojo can use Infinite Void at?
That's a good question that I'm about to look up.
Yeah, because that would be like the really like defining thing. Because Shanks, his future, he with observation hockey, he has like insane future sight.
Okay, so they say it's about a 400 meter, a 200-meter radius, so 400-meter diameter.
Okay, let me put it this way. So you never got to Marineford, right?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
That's like where Whitebeard challenges the world government, right?
Is that where Ace dies? Spoilers, but
yes.
Y'all should have known that. Okay, I saw that part, but I didn't really see the fight.
If you watch us, you've watched Death Battle. Ace versus Natsu's a thing. You should go watch it. But yeah, it's that war that revolves around Whitebeard, and the world government to save Ace, because Ace is a part of the Whitebeard pirate at that point in time.
That part I know.
Okay. So before that, the same scene that I talked about before with the Conquersaki thing, Shanks went to Whitebeard and said, "Hey, I already see what's about to go down, and it's not good." Like part of Shanks going there was to like almost warn Whitebeard not to go to war with the world government.
Because he knew that it was going to end badly for someone.
Yeah, and that's just like part of his future sight, I think.
How far can he see into the future?
That's a great question. Like, I don't like. Okay, I know that the range of his hockey is kind of ridiculous, and I know that he sees like a lot of different things, and he keeps track of a lot of different things at the same time, which is like weird to me. But there is one scene that's been towards the end of like catching up to where we are right now. And so we're in the land of Wano, the war is over, right? And I think it's the new admiral, the one that replaced there's a new admiral, and he comes to attack Wano, and he's got like the tree fruit or whatever. He turns into like a giant evergreen, basically.
Oh, that sounds
like
so
an
lame.
Evergreen dude. It is kind of lame, but like he has all these like plant. It's basically think of like poison ivy.
Yeah, that's definitely.
He's got all these like plant-based abilities, and he's like washing the floor with everybody because everybody's worn out because they just fought a war.
Oh, so he's capitalizing. He's the ultimate opportunist.
Yeah, and because Wano is not a part of the world government,
anything goes.
Nobody's gonna know about it.
Oh man!
Like he could go through and wipe them all out, and the world would not know about.
So is he kind of evil? It sounds like he's evil.
Let me put it this way: the world government is very sus in the world of One Piece. Like,
fair enough.
What they do is kind of like sometimes what they do is not necessarily like to protect the people.
So they're morally corrupt.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they come from a place of like almost like moral superiority. Yeah. Like they like you never got you stopped after Alabasta, right?
Probably, bro. I don't even.
So wait, you made it to Jaya?
I don't even know what that means.
Jaya is the place before Skypiea. It's where Luffy fights the Spring Dude.
Probably not. No.
Okay. Okay. So wait, but you do know Crocodile.
I do know Crocodile. Yeah.
And you know Crocodile is a warlord, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also know he got worked.
Was he a warlord or was he just under the radar? No, he was a warlord, and he was doing, and he was using Baroque works to basically do his dirty work behind the scenes, right?
Sure, I'm with you so far.
But the world government did know that he was doing stuff to actively try and take over the land of Alabasta, but they just didn't do anything about it because he was a warlord.
So his name just carried weight.
Pretty much. He was one of like the scariest pirates when they needed. So the whole reason that the warlords exist is so that the world government has like extra power against the emperors of the sea in the New World.
No, he's a lackey. Never mind.
And you'll learn this slowly about every warlord is that most of the warlords, I think there's 2 warlords that aren't just straight up like bad guys. But most of the warlords are like taking advantage. Actually, there's 3. They just kind of take advantage of the system of the warlords to like further their own goals.
I don't remember how we got here.
Anyways, it was about admirals being. It was the admiral was evil kind of thing.
Okay.
And so the world government is not 100%. So that's the thing about later in One Piece is there's a lot more like everything's a little bit more gray. Because like there are pirates that are evil and there are like Marines that are not good.
So it's really a free fall. Pirates can be good, Marines can be bad. Choose your favorite.
Basically, the way to think about it is the Marines, at their core, are kind of just like a giant, more organized pirate gang that's trying to make sure people don't find the One Piece.
And Shanks hasn't found the One Piece, which is why he would lose this fight.
So Shanks actually has found the One Piece.
The One Piece doesn't exist. That's impossible.
No, because he was with Roger when they found the One Piece.
And then Roger hid it before he died. And now
Roger just left it there.
I mean, I guess it would make sense that he should know where it is if he has future sight. He could have.
Yeah. Well, he knows where it is, but I don't think he wants to find it.
Man, all this Shanks talk, we don't know nothing about Shanks.
That's like the hard part about this discussion is like we know like a few things about Shanks. 1, he's got insane future sight, and 2, his Conqueror's Hockey's got like a ridiculous range.
So it's a question of can his Conqueror's Hockey beat the Infinity around Gojo, which I'm sticking with no. And can his future sight prevent him from getting hit?
So I think it can, but I don't think it'll do anything. Because I think Gojo has a strong enough will that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking a hollow purple will disintegrate him.
Yeah, I could. I could see that maybe being a thing. I don't know how armament and purple would work, but I think if like atomizing, I think that would be a fair way to say it.
Yeah, just bow. If Shanks is on his ship or something, just blow up the whole ship. Everything's evaporated. GG's. At least for now, until I gotta see more from Shanks. I just don't know. I've heard rumors about him. That's it.
There's gonna be something in the anime soon that'll give you like a more visual thing for Shanks.
Yeah, I need concrete. This is who Shanks is, and this is why nobody will ever beat him. I need to see. For now,
I think Luffy will beat him. Because Luffy's goal is kind of to fight all the emperors and become like the #1 emperor because he's gonna be king of the pirates. But
I don't believe that either.
Yeah, you don't believe he's gonna be king of the pirates?
No, bro. Luffy, nah.
Dude, you don't think Deku's gonna be the greatest hero? Naruto's not becoming Hokage, you know.
Listen, Deku's currently getting beat up. Luffy is always perpetually lost. What do we say?
No, Naruto? Zoro's perpetually lost.
Luffy's stupid. Zoro's always lost. Naruto has a son that doesn't respect him. There's so much going on.
Poor Naruto, man.
Okay, so I did get noticed. Shanks was on a ship, and he didn't go to the island with Roger's crew, so he might not know.
Oh, he didn't go to the island.
He did not. Shout out to Ace.
Interesting. I thought he. See, I know he was on the ship. I didn't realize he didn't go on the island because when I watched that scene in the show, like it just looked like everybody went onto the island. So I'm like, oh, so Rayleigh knows because like Rayleigh knows where it is, and Rayleigh is a guy that you meet like right after Alabasta and Skypiea. You meet him like a few arcs later. Yeah. He's the guy that teaches Luffy how to use hockey.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him.
Yeah, he's cool.
He looks soft. I'll put the hands on him.
No, yeah, you get folded, my guy.
I hit him with a mean 1-2.
What it do? Dude, he's got the Kuwabara Hockey Conqueror sword. Like he doesn't need a sword. He can like make one out of hockey. It's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna hit him with these spirit hands. Bah, bah, bah.
God, I can't wait till we can play Baldur's Gate. That'll be so much
Oh
fun.
man, that's gonna be a good time.
Anyways, so we'll make this. Well, I'll say Gojo wins, but we need to see
GGs.
more from Shanks to make it more official. You know what I mean?
2-0. My boy Gojo undefeated.
All right, next fight. We got this is the fight that actually kind of inspired this whole gauntlet, isn't it?
Yeah, because we were talking about could Yami slash him, which maybe he can. Maybe
Yeah,
he
okay.
can. I was originally team no, but circumstances have unfolded that's making me lean towards Yami might be able to get at him.
Yeah, so I think Yami does win this. And it's only because of, but also I don't know how canon that one episode is. So there is an episode where like all of the, what are there? Although the captains, that's what they're called.
The magic
All the
captain.
captains of the guilds, they have like a fight, right? Like it's like a friendly competition fight.
Sure.
And honestly, Yami's team is like gets hoed on the hacks.
Oh, not the Black Bulls.
Yeah, no. It's not. It's just Yami gets teamed up with like four other captains.
Okay.
So it's like there's like 4 guilds, right? And so it's like one guild has the guy from the Golden Dawn, and the Dream Girl, and like the 4 like to me like the 4 strongest besides Yami get put on one team.
Yeah, they
and then Yami gets put with the other 3.
Oh, with Jack the Ripper probably. I hate him. He's so
Jack
stupid.
the Ripper, the guy from the Purple Guild. I think it's called Purple Hermit.
Yep.
But no, wait, Purple Hermit is JoJo's.
It is purple something. It might be dolphins. I don't know. It's not.
I don't remember. I just remember them being soft.
Yeah.
But so there's a point in this fight where they have one person. Basically, their goal is to like guard these crystals, and so they leave one person with the crystal to guard it, right?
Sure.
I think it's the one that's voiced by Urza in the English dub, the like blonde rose knight lady. I forget her name. Charlotte's her name.
I was gonna call her Blue Thorn.
Blue Thorn. I think that's the guild. Anyways, she's like defending the crystal, and Yami, Jack the Ripper, and their other teammate get trapped in the dream dimension.
Oh, GG's. It's wraps. Well, Yami could break out of that. Well, no, if he's in it, I don't.
He does break out of it.
Oh, okay.
It's not Yami could. He does, because that's how they get out of it.
Oh, GG's.
But they don't win the match.
So they spent too much time in the dream dimension, lost the match, but we did see Yami break through.
Nobody wins the match because Yami uses the Dimension Slash to break the dream realm and destroy both crystals at the same time.
Oh man, what a waste!
I know it was like one of these fights where I'm like, this is not a fair fight, and then Yami just does that and like totally negates the whole purpose of the competition. So in the words, Yami won twice.
He could have soloed both teams.
Yeah, but so I think Yami could cut through Infinity.
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily know if if cutting through dimensions will cut through Infinity, because I think what was done was cutting through the planet, and Gojo's Infinity existed within the planet.
My bad. I should rephrase. I think Yami could cut through the domain.
Yes, I agree. He definitely could.
I don't know if any of his stuff can break through Infinity. I think he does have a counter to Hollow Purple.
What's countering Hollow Purple?
So they both have like atom destroying like attacks. Because Yami can like channel the shadow energy, and he did this towards the end of where we're currently at in the anime, when they fought Dante.
Oh yeah.
He does that like where he focuses into like an orb and then like fences it forward. So it really depends but I don't know if that would even like break through Infinity. So it could be a stalemate.
How fast is Captain Yami? because a good point is, could Gojo or Yami speed blitz one another? Because there was a
That's
scene
a good question.
in season 2, Gojo uses Infinite Void for less than a second, and he like decapitates like 200 curses or something. He just like goes around grabbing all the heads in less than a second. He's going from like end of the subway all the way back, obliterating enemies.
Yeah, so they're both definitely faster than Light. Because, and I'm using the scaling from Asta's death battle, because I'm pretty sure Yami would scale above Asta in some cases, and this would probably be one of them.
Yeah.
At least when Asta's not in like his super devil trigger form or whatever they call it.
I think even then, but overall, I think Yami's stronger than Asta. You know, hot take.
No, I think. See, Asta, it's hard to say because Asta's a very, his magic is very like his power is very interesting. Because in order for him to counter stuff, I think physically Yami is not as strong as Asta, but I think with magic, I think Yami is stronger. Like he's more powerful. I think Asta is physically stronger.
I gotta disagree with that, but we can have that conversation in another podcast.
But I don't think Asta would physically try to attack Captain Yami.
Oh, never. He respects him too much.
Yeah, and I think he's more scared of Yami too.
Yeah.
Like in that's regard.
You see this picture, Yami got hands.
Yeah. And he's about to throw him too. You know what I'm saying? Yami Sukihiro. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going through. Yeah, he's relativistic to FTL.
So faster than light.
Yeah.
Okay, so they both should be faster than light.
Yeah. I think honestly they are equal in terms of like destructive capability. I think this is why this is like a really fun debate to have between these two, because it's like they're both really close. And without going into like JJK spoilers for anime watchers, like I feel like this is close.
Here's why I think I give the edge to Gojo. Because Yami's win con is so specific, he has to use that slash to win. Gojo has black flashes, nice hands, red, blue, purple, and all of that can get to Yami. So it's like, can Yami get this one slash off before Gojo beats him up?
Yeah, Yami also has Mana Zone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How strong is his Mana Zone?
So, that's another reason. These two characters are very similar for their own worlds.
I'm going to be honest. I've never seen Mana Zone really help anybody in the show, though. Like, they gave us a little clip of it, and then it protected them from heat, but I've never seen it help in battle.
Well, so Mana Zone also allows you to, like, basically stand on air. So you know how, like, Gojo, like, stands on air?
Yeah.
Sometimes? That's what Mana Zone does in Black Clover. Like, so, like, the parts where Yami... So there's the fight with Dante towards the end of where the anime's at right now. And that fight is Yami and Asta are, like, jumping off air using their own specific versions of their aura zone. Because Asta doesn't have magic, so he has to use anti-magic. It's really, like, that's one of the dumbest things. But it's also because he has his wing out, so he can, like, fly around. But Yami is jumping off the air using Mana Zone, so it is part of his like movement and stuff, but it's also like part of his defense.
But how?
But
how does it help his defense?
How does it help his defense?
Because they still be getting hit. Everybody still be getting hurt. Like it just don't even exist.
So it's more like if he doesn't focus on it, it goes down. And so if he's like not expecting it to get hit from somewhere, he doesn't. But like his main defense, like in front of when he's like focused on it, is better. So I'd say Infinity is like a better version of Mana Zone, and Gojo can keep, as he did in like the second season of the anime, he learned how to refresh his brain with reverse curse technique. So I think Gojo has a better defense, while Yami might have like a little bit of more superior offense.
But now that you say that, Gojo's eyes can also see. Well, I don't know if it's the same for magic, but he can like see and manipulate cursed energy and stuff. That's like a thing with the 6 eyes. So he'd probably be able to see when Yami's about to charge up for his slashes.
Yeah, and I think Yami could technically do the same.
Oh yeah, Yami can sense stuff before.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because he
they're
taught
even.
Asta how to sense ki.
Yeah, they're pretty much. I think they're dead even. Gojo just I think has more ways to win. Yami's so
Yeah,
restricted to
I think
the
Yami is
slash.
more versatile. And I think Gojo's better defense is gonna actually end up winning them.
Yeah, he'll just wait it
But
out.
it is one of those fights where I'm like, this could actually be like a good death battle.
I hope Death Battle actually does this. I would love to see this become an actual fight. This is so interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, it could come down to the fact that like Gojo's like main feats are like city block level in like he is above city block level, but like
That's
the
all he
biggest
does.
feats
He
that we
blows
can
up a
scale him
building.
to, yeah, is like this the big feats we can scale him to is like Sukuna dropping the meteor, right?
Yep.
So it could be one of those things where it's like Yami scales his power level above that because of just like their continent level attacks sometimes. But I think Gojo's defense is just way better than Yami.
It's so stupid crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's just part of the flaw of Black Clover and its scaling, how fast it scaled. Not as fast
yeah.
as God of High School, but pretty quick.
Dude, I hate God of High School. The anime and the manga went crazy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. What a waste.
Yeah. So I'm okay conceding this one to Gojo, but I think this one would be one that you could spend a lot more time on.
Fun fact, and I just learned this. You know who else would be a good fight? We don't have him up here, but while Yami's up here because we're talking about his sword, Kuwabara's sword also cuts space and time. That would also be a good matchup, I think.
And you know who else's sword cuts through space and time?
The comment section of the day. No, I don't know who.
Virgil.
Oh yes,
Devil May Cry.
Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Oh, he would win.
I feel like we didn't think about a lot of like characters that can cut through dimensions and stuff as like matchups. We just thought of like matchups that would be kind of cool and have like similar feel and at least make it like somewhat even. But I think Gojo has a better defense and Yami has a better offense.
Yeah.
But I think they could both, take a beating, and this one would actually be fairly close.
Yeah, I think what it would probably boil down to is, does Yami run out of magic before Gojo's defense gives way?
Yeah, before he finds a way around the defense, for sure. Yeah. And I think 6 times out of 10, Gojo's gonna outlast.
My boy undefeated. That's 3 for 3. That's 3.
All right, now comes to like, honestly, the next one is like a real challenge.
Yeah, I think his streak's coming to an end soon.
Boom.
Oh yeah, GG's. This wraps.
This is Gilgamesh from Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night.
Let me tell you, I didn't know anything about Gilgamesh, so I looked him up, and one of his powers they had listed was causality manipulation. And I was like, I've heard this word before. Let me find out what it means. He can make things that happen in reality not happen, and make things that didn't happen happen. So he could just make a hit happen.
Yeah, so it depends. Like, so there are versions of him that can do that. I think the one that I'm really focusing on is the one from the show. So I don't really know like his upper level. I know like the light novels for Fate series, they go crazy, and they get to like weird multiversal stuff. This is why people wanted Gilgamesh versus Doom, right? Because like he gets to like ridiculous levels of power. The things that I really know that Gilgamesh is like main arsenal is he has like ancient relics. Well, not really. It's not really a spoiler. The show's been out forever, but if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero. They're both great shows.
Oh yeah, if they haven't seen it by now, it's their own fault. They know what they're getting into.
But there's this thing. There's these abilities that servants in Fate have called reality marbles, and to me they're just better domain expansions.
So what? Huh? Is it a special move in a marble?
So basically, it's like this. Basically think it looks like a Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But it's like a special ability that only specific servants have. So like King Arthur or Saber in the Fate series doesn't have one, but her like holy relic can destroy them.
Okay, I know Saber. Now we talking.
Okay. So Saber has Excalibur, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Excalibur is like the ultimate sword, the ultimate kind of nullifier sword thing that can like cut through anything.
Right.
So reality marbles basically work like domain expansions. And I'd say the best like comparison is there's a scene. Well, you do get to unlike JJK where we get to see our first domain expansion used with Volcano Head. Jogo.
Yeah, Jogo was. Dude? Yeah, he was the first to do it.
Yeah. So so we get to see that happen, and we get to like experience it. But then Gojo like immediately like flips it on its head and uses Infinite Void, right?
Yep. Yeah. Watch this.
In Fate, they have something very similar. Except the first time we get to see the reality marble used, it works. So Alexander the Great is one of the combatants in one of them. I think it's Unlimited Blade Works, and he's known as like the King of Conquerors or whatever. Also, I think this fight is really cool because it's the King of Kings versus
the honored one.
The honored one. And they both hold themselves in a very high regard.
I don't know much about the different versions of Gilgamesh, but if we're putting him at the peak of his power, he can't be stopped. He just can't be stopped.
So the one person that was able to stop him, and I think it's peak power for sure, because like, you know, Fate gets some weird scaling later. So here's the main thing with Gilgamesh. He has the ability to copy anybody's like holy relic, or he just has it already. Because everything that everybody gets ever comes from like his treasure trove.
I read
and
that.
He always has access to it.
I read that he had every weapon that's ever been created. He can portal from wherever he keeps it.
Yeah, and that's like so his holy relic is like his vault. And in his vault is every holy relic. It's really stupid. But it's really funny at the same time. So Alexander the Great activates his marble, and it actually works the first time he uses it in the show. So you get to see it like do its thing. And his ability is basically he teleports the target to like a desert, and he charges at them with like an army.
Okay, so he just jumping somebody.
Yeah, pretty much. But the second time we get to see it used is kind of like more like when he's fighting Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh kind of Gojo's him and says, "Oh, this is a cute reality marble. Let me just pull out this holy relic," and then he like creates a hole in the marble, and like Alexander's armies just fall into the hole. Like there's nothing they can do. And he just like launches swords at Alexander and just takes him out. And I'm just like, man, this guy is kind of wild. So I think he has weapons at least that can counteract a lot of what Gojo does.
Oh yeah, if he has every weapon known to man, that would include some weapons that. Well, are we crossing verses? Does that mean he has the weapon Toji used in the show?
Oh no! It would be just the stuff in his verse.
Okay, so I don't know all the weapons in his verse, but if he has anything that can like penetrate through defenses, oh, it's GG's. He's gonna shoot that at him, overwhelm him with the swords. It's raps.
See, I don't think the swords would actually do anything to Gojo, but I do think that he has counters to at least Infinite Void, and I don't know how well Hollow Purple would do against him.
I hear his defense is pretty crazy.
Yeah, his defense is wild. So the way that they beat him in Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, Unlimited Blade, whichever one's Unlimited Blade works, is the main character he has the ability to like copy weapons and like create them using his mana.
Okay. So they
Like
just
he
copy
just
all of Gilgamesh's stuff?
yeah, but not only does he have to like copy it, he has to copy it to the exact detail so that it can destroy the other. So that when the weapons clash, they both just disintegrate, basically.
Oh, that's cool and lame at the same time.
Yeah, so how he beats Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh has a limit based off of the weapons in the vault, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the weapon doesn't get destroyed, it goes back to the vault, he can resummon it. But if the weapon is destroyed, it doesn't return to the vault.
Oh, so they just emptied his vault.
Yeah, so he basically had to take hits and break stuff and just try and basically outlast Gilgamesh's vault, which he eventually does.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, and then he also just at the end is like, "Cool, you ain't got no weapons. I still got a sword." Bah!
What do he do? Lobotomize him?
He just stabs him.
Hilarious.
Probably. I don't remember. I just remember like Gilgamesh is like, "There's no way a mortal can beat me," and then he just gets killed. And that's how the I forget which Holy Grail war. That's how that Holy Grail war ended.
So we know Gojo can't do that. So we can't
Yeah.
get rid of that win con.
See, I don't know. Can he? Has he ever destroyed a weapon, like a cursed energy weapon, in JJK?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm
know-
pretty sure he could if he black flashes a sword. I'm sure he could break the sword, but we've never seen him do it.
See, I'm trying to make an argument for Gojo here, because like
Bro, I love Gojo,
Well-
but it's GG's.
yeah, I think it is GG's.
I want to fight for Gojo, but I just can't. Not in this case.
Yeah, I think this is like Gojo finally has hit an overwhelming opponent.
He had a good streak. He went 3 up. He got hold this.
Speaking of overwhelming opponents,
coming to the stage, Jared from Dragon Ball Super.
Universe 8.
Yeah.
9.
Wait,
yeah,
no.
Universe.
Yeah, I don't know.
9. I don't know. He's from one of the other universes.
I know
In
it's
the
not
Dragon
10 or
Ball
11
multiverse?
because they're too strong.
10 or 11's too strong.
Yeah, there was like 2 universes they couldn't invite because King of All was like their power's just too strong compared to y'all's.
Damn, they're gonna be villains in future seasons. I feel like.
Yeah, I want to see them go to those universes because apparently
Yeah.
all of them are just like dumb strong. I'm like, bro, I need to see who lives there.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Jiren as a Super Saiyan. He like-
That'd be hilarious. Everybody's like 10 times stronger than Jiren on a base level.
Well, I mean, if anybody can overpower Jiren, that's an impressive feat on its own.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what,
Because
Gojo
they kind of,
can't.
yeah, they had to jump this man to just beat him.
And
And
they didn't even beat him. They just knocked him off the platform.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
they didn't. They had to break down his will enough to knock him off the platform though, because he could float, right?
No, they disabled abilities to fly.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, so Android
See, this-
17 snuck attack him after Frieza tried to get the last hit. Android 17 was just like pow and blew up his platform and he just fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw that a few times and I didn't understand what happened.
Yeah, now at the start of the fight they say unless you have natural wings, so like winged creatures could fly, nobody else can
Mhm.
fly. So that's what it was like.
Interesting.
You gotta stay on your platform. If you fall, you're out. So they didn't actually beat Jiren. He was handling everybody. They just knocked him off the platform.
Yeah, and if Goku ain't handling you, then neither is Gojo.
Yeah, oh no.
Like this is the off counter first one, which was Homelander versus Gojo. I was like, we need to find a match that is just like it's really obvious that Gojo's not winning.
Nothing Gojo does would even hurt Jiren.
You know, and it's kind of funny because they're semi-similar a little bit because they're both like characters who can take every single punch thrown at them.
Literally.
Does it hit Jiren? Like actually hit him?
Does what?
Like punches. or is it just like does his presence like endure it? Like I don't really know how Jiren works. I just know that I had to box Golden Frieza and Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, he was actually punching, but he can put pressure on you. He can apply mad pressure and just make you like cower. His power is that strong where if you're not like at a good enough level, you're just like sink at his feet.
Yeah.
He's stronger than the guy. He's stronger than a potential destroyer. So like, what was it? His little friend dude had the power of the destroyer when he was fighting Vegeta. Jiren was still stronger than him.
Understood.
And that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is gonna be another Gojo L for sure.
Gojo could do Hollow Purple, boom, not gonna leave a scratch. Gojo could do Unlimited Void. Hit tried to freeze time, and Jiren still broke out of that, bro. Your domain's about to get broken. Nothing he has is gonna work.
He definitely could just will a domain to be broken, which is crazy to think about.
He'll look him dead in his eyes and be like, "Fold," and this man will just crumble like paper.
Which is unfortunate because I don't think Gojo would just like willingly fold. I think he would try and resist it, but it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, no. Jiren has heat, and his heat is just gonna demolish Gojo.
Yeah, he really out here.
In worst case scenario, he could just blow up the planet. That's my always fallback. Like you could just blow up the planet and fly away.
Yeah, I don't think he would blow up the planet. I think he could just like take out Gojo. Could he fly without turning him into power?
Yeah, he could fly without it.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, he wins. He could just he doesn't need oxygen to breathe. I'm guessing, or does he?
It's never stated, but he's an alien, so I'm guessing he doesn't. Kind of like
I'm gonna assume he could survive in space longer than Gojo.
Yeah. GG.
Because he could just take him into outer space.
Right, just hold.
Then Gojo would have nothing.
Well, this was an easy one. Jiren win.
So we got Gojo right now is 3-2.
3-2. Okay, so Gojo's still positive. Net positive.
Yeah.
And some of those might change. That Shanks fight might change. Not right now, but down the line potential to change.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's run up the next gauntlet.
All right. So we actually had a secondary gauntlet going in case, depending on how long this one took. And there is a whole another set
of challengers
of combatants.
Signs, you're up. Come on down.
Starting with the one person that I know you definitely had to look into.
You said he has 1 HP. He's not winning. He's not winning this fight. He has 1 HP. All Gojo has to do is a remote hollow purple. It's gonna hit him. 1 HP is done.
How fast is Gojo?
I would have to look it up to be precise. Hold on to your butts. How fast is Gojo? Let's see.
I'm also looking it up.
He was able to eliminate 1,000 transfigured humans within the span of just 5 minutes. That's not a speed. That's all people are saying. Considering that lightning travels 1,000 times the speed of sound, Gojo Satoru's comfortably hypersonic.
Speed is massively hypersonic. Sans blitzes.
He has 1 HP, bro.
Yeah, but he's also much faster.
Can he penetrate infinity?
So, here's what I now have to ask. Infinity runs off of like Gojo's ability to intercept if something is an attack?
Well,
or does it?
No, it's an automatic
define
system.
It itself.
It defines it itself. He has it as an automated system.
It has the. So, I think the real question here is: can Sans get off an attack that would be faster than the refresh thing that Gojo has to do, like his reaction, his reactive mind? Which I don't think it could, but I also don't think Gojo can hit Sans.
Nah, man, he could definitely hit him. All he gotta do is do a range and do an AOE. The man has 1 HP. I can't respect him. He has 1 HP. AOE's out the wazoo. Something's gonna connect.
And but he also has some of the hardest attacks to dodge. in Undertale.
But because in Undertale, you're just a kid, right?
In Undertale, you're like equal to Sans.
So you're a kid god, kind of.
Yeah. Well, there's two characters you play as in Undertale, depending on which route in the story you decide to take. There's Frisk and there's Chara, and they both are relatively even in terms of power. I think it's Frisk. But anyways, the character you play as is Chara. Let's just leave it at that. If you decide to go the Frisk route, you can. But basically, you can kill everything in the world. And it's like you do have like the power of your heart in Kingdom, like it is kind of Kingdom Heartsy, I guess, in some form or fashion. But I think the big thing is Gojo's range, which is the 2 meter, right?
I think it is 2 meters. I don't know. It might be increased.
The big question is could Sans overwhelm Gojo enough to where Infinity would get overwhelmed and then lose? And could Gojo dodge it?
But Sans has 1 HP, bro. If Gojo does a red and sucks him in, and then does a purple, it's over.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's. Whoa, why did we lose audio? No, we didn't. Okay.
No, we still good.
Yeah. But if sorry.
All Gojo gotta do is breathe on this man. It's huff and puff, and he be getting blown down. Pause.
He's a wall level. He's definitely a wall level, but his power output is also wall level. Never mind. I think Sans loses. He just dodges forever.
I'm saying, that dodging ain't gonna help when it's a big old AOE. He just need 1 ounce of curse energy to seep into his pores, and it's over.
True.
I gotta give it to Gojo.
Yeah.
4-2.
I'll concede. I'll give it to Gojo.
4-2, my boy back. He came back from the dead.
All right, next fight is... I forgot. I'm on the wrong slideshow. Boop. Aizen.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going with this. It's GG's for Gojo, and let me tell you why. Aizen needs you to look at his Bankai, to look at his sword release. What does Gojo's eyes do? Just look at everything and analyze it automatically. It's GG's. He's caught up in the hypnosis. Kyoka Suigetsu, and it's over.
No, wait. So there are 2 questions I'd like this fight. One, is the sword able to go through a blindfold?
What, Kyoka?
Yeah. Like Gojo has a blindfold on.
Gojo would take that off. He ain't fighting with no blindfold on.
He fights with a blindfold on all the time.
He fights characters that he knows he could low diff with a blindfold on. Characters he knows he's gonna have to struggle. Oh no, his eyes are open.
Oh, okay. And then my second question is, can he see Aizen?
Well, if he can see curses, I'm assuming Shinigami work the same. So I would assume yes.
Then yeah, I'd probably give it to Aizen.
Yeah, I'm saying the power of hypnosis is too strong, and Aizen is probably faster.
Yeah, probably faster, probably a little bit more powerful.
Domain expansion can overload senses, though. Here's the thing. Somebody else tried to beat Aizen using, like, sensory stuff, and Aizen just literally was like, you're not on my level. So I don't know if Gojo's domain expansion would even help in an Aizen fight. Because Aizen's just so used to, like, his senses being manipulated or manipulating other senses. I don't think Gojo's domain expansion would work.
Yeah, what's his full name? Aizen's?
I don't know his last name. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know his sword's name, but I don't know his name. There's a quick Google search though. What is
Sosuke?
Oh, Sosuke Aizen. Okay.
Sosuke Aizen. Oh yeah, he wins off rip. His attack potency is moon level.
Oh yeah, they be blowing up hella stuff. He almost captains can literally destroy a town with just their Ryetsu. If they just unleash their energy, a whole town is about to be crushed to nothing.
Yep. Yep. All right. I'll give that to Aizen.
Easy dub. Sorry, Gojo.
All
I
right.
love you, but 4-3. Gojo's dead.
All right. Now this is another one that you are gonna like basically be in control of the debate because I don't know
Yes.
anything about Lelouch.
So, physicality wise, Gojo wins easily. The big thing here is Lelouch has a Gios, that one eye, where if he looks you in the eye and he commands you to do something, you have to do whatever he commands you to do. But
So do you think Gojo can beat him blindfolded?
You know what? Actually, yes, I do. But if Lelouch gets his mech, because he does have a mech, I don't know if he would come to the fight with it. If Lelouch gets his mech, Gojo would have to take off the blindfold. And then Lelouch could jump out of the cockpit and Gios him.
I don't think Gojo would need to remove the blindfold to beat the mech.
Do we know how thick Gojo's blindfold is? I swear he can see with underneath that blindfold.
I think he just senses things, dude. I think the only time he needs to see is if it's an actual threat, and I don't think. Yeah, they're about pretty similar in attack potency, so maybe. But
Gojo wouldn't come into a fight with his blindfold on now.
Gojo blitzes too, by the way.
Oh, speed! I forgot about speed. So the question is, can Lelouch get his Gios off before Gojo tries to attack?
And I don't think that's happening.
You know, I was really hoping there was a chance, but I'm okay conceding this because realistically, yeah, Gojo would behead this.
Yeah, because so Lelouch, I'm reading this thing. To intercept this seventh generation nightmare. So I think he gets faster when he's in his Gios, right? His mech.
Oh yeah, when he's in his mech, yeah.
Yeah. So until then, he is below average human.
Oh yeah, he weak as a human, but his eye is where I'm at. So fun fact: apparently the blindfold
he has a good reaction
for Gojo,
speed.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
the blindfold for Gojo is to lessen his information input, but he can see in all directions at all times.
Oh, so he basically has like a Byakugan.
Yeah, it's like if Kakashi had a Byakugan but just covered it.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like back with Aizen, like, do you have to physically look at the sword, or can it be like sensed in other ways to be put into an illusion?
You have to see it. You would have to see him release his sword. I believe that was what
okay.
They
specified. So I don't think that is as strong against Gojo as we think it's gonna be, but Gojo definitely would lose just because Aizen outstats.
Oh yeah, and Aizen's immortal at the end.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Oh, he is. So you don't think Hollow Purple would do anything to him?
Nah, bro, that's not doing a thing.
It's not. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't act like a spirit orb.
No.
Or like a.
Aizen would eat that for breakfast.
Okay.
Aizen ate I think Hado. Somebody else did Hado 98 or 99, which is like second or the strongest magic spell in Bleach, and he was just like, "Oh, that's fun. Let me show you what a real one looks like," and just fires it back.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Lelouch would lose. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So Lelouch has a chance if he starts in his mech, but as soon as he's not in the mech, he just is done.
Yeah, I'm okay admitting that Lelouch loses. I just thought the Gios would be a fun wrench to throw in. I command you, Gojo, to die. He's just like, okay, yeah.
He shoots Hollow Purple at himself.
Just he eats his own energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wishful thinking, but I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah. So my reasoning, like before we even get into like the Code Geass side of things, especially with the mech, is like in the recent seasons, Mahito fought a mech.
Oh, and he did lose. Not well. He had to do a surprise attack to win. Well, homie was beating him up in that mech. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm pretty sure the mech was losing.
Nah, Mechamaru was.
Mahito's trap.
Mechamaru hit him with that mean beam. Finna disintegrate this man, and he thought he was dead and was like, "All right, now let me walk away," and got suckered.
Yeah, a little bit, but like also at the same time, it's like Mechamaru had to drop his guard because he was almost out of energy.
That's also true. But that giant mech was handling Mahito full. Well, no, I guess it was back and forth. He had to unleash one of his special attacks, and those were limited. But when he started unleashing the special attacks, he got that. He was getting that done.
Yeah, I wish we got Mechamaru longer though. Unfortunate.
He's a traitor. Can't respect him. That's what I tell myself to not feel sad.
I mean it is, but then he also like tried to warn everybody.
After being the reason.
In the kind of like I mean, they found him, so they could like basically say, "All right, we're gonna kill you unless you help us." So, which is basically the deal they made.
Yeah, he was like, "Give me a new body, and I'll tell you everything." He was snitching on his own crew.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Just imagine without Mekamaru, they would have never been able to capture Gojo. Well,
he was planning on being a triple backstab.
Yeah, and they sensed it too, and they were like, "Yeah, nah, we'll grant your wish, and we'll kill you right after it." Yeah.
I think that was their plan. I think that's why he had his backup to their plan.
He knew it too. He was like, "They're gonna try to kill me, but I'll get them."
Yeah,
first.
like they're not gonna go through with this deal. They're just gonna kill me after they finish it. Like it was kind of like it's kind of like most genie wishes. It's like you have a wish, you make it, but like there's always the catch.
Yep.
The monkey's paw of it all.
The scumbag catcher you wish.
Anyways, so another Gojo victory.
Yep. What's that? 5-3.
5-3.
Gojo up.
And Gojo going down
against Kakashi. This ain't even double Mangekyo. What are we talking about?
We'll go with the strongest version of Kakashi versus the strongest version of Gojo.
So does that mean he's getting double Mangek and perfect Susan?
Did he ever have that in the show?
At the end, he had it for like, because Obito temporarily gave him his eye, which granted him the powers, but he didn't get to keep it. So it was like maybe he had it for an hour. So I don't think he technically should get it. Obito has a ghost who's like, "Ooh, here's my eye," and then the powers vanish.
So, if we're doing this in like the death battle rules,
then no.
They kind of would. I think they would give that to Kakashi, even though it's not something that he like has all the time.
That's why I don't think they would, because they only give your typical arsenal.
But if you look at the Obito fight with Darth Vader, they gave Obito stuff that he needed prep and outside help to use.
These new rules be tripping. Then in that case, we can give it to him. I think it's still.
I think it's close. He definitely has a higher attack potency with purple lightning.
Who, Kakashi?
Yeah.
What purple lightning
he's at least harmed. It says he harmed Koji, albeit it was a shadow clone, but he yeah.
I don't.
He gets the multi-continental and moon.
I really don't remember purple lightning.
I think this is because of the Susanoo.
Oh, okay.
So this is Susanoo gets him to at least multi-continental and high-end, maybe moon level.
Yeah, a perfect Susanoo that can probably beat Gojo.
Yeah, and that's above anything Gojo has. Let me look at speed real quick though.
Speed, I'm still giving to Gojo. I gotta give it to Gojo.
Yeah, so Gojo does get a little bit outpaced.
By Kakashi?
But, yeah, by, like, so what I'm seeing is, like, on the low end, Kakashi is massively hypersonic, which is Gojo's high end. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess the Chidori was, like, supposed to be lightning fast, make you lightning fast.
Yeah, so it would depend if you think... Do you think the Chidori would pierce infinity? I don't think it would.
No, not a chance.
So maybe it would be something more. Would Gojo? Because he also has access to that Obito ability with the ball that like puts you in the other dimension, right?
You mean Kamui?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has that.
So would Kamui be an end to this fight?
If he puts him in another dimension,
or is so like I think what we need to break down here is the difference between Kamui and Infinite Void.
Infinite Void is just you being your brain being flooded with information.
Yeah, but so like but it's a domain expansion, correct?
Yeah.
So it's not so. The question here is more of would Kamui work similar to a domain expansion, or they have two separate functions?
That's a great question. That Kamui would be a separate function because you can do that. He can use it on himself, or he can use it on a place or a person. So I think that's a separate function.
Gotcha.
So he can teleport himself, and if he's touching somebody, that person goes with him. He can shoot it off as a projectile. He can just try to teleport Gojo. I don't know if Infinity would be able to save him. If he teleports to space around Gojo, it would include him. Yeah. So I guess Kamui would.
I think Kamui would actually be the thing that ends this fight. But
depending on where he teleports him to, like Gojo's not dying. He's just not in front of Kakashi anymore.
Would Gojo die without food in the Kamui dimension?
Yeah, I guess if he leaves him there. Yeah, if he drops him off, then sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those fights where it's like the fight would not end this way, but this would be like a major reason as to why Gojo would lose, is because Kakashi could just use Kamui and just leave him there.
He could.
And while reverse curse technique, reverse curse technique would be like keep Gojo alive for a little bit. I want to say he still needs food to live, correct?
Does he eat?
I don't know.
He does eat.
He does eat, but
at the end of the day, he's still a human. At the end of the day, he's still a human, so I think he has to eat.
Yeah, I can see that.
We see him snacking on stuff all the time, so he's gotta need some kind of food for his body to function. Cursed energy.
I think we're getting to where it's going to be 5 and 4, and we have one fight left. You ready for the last one?
I'm ready. Let's give this to Kakashi. What is
that?
5?
In the left corner, right? We have the Honored One, and in the right corner, we have the Lion Sin of Pride, Escanor.
Oh, this is easy. This ain't tough for me. Gojo all day.
Can Gojo withstand the power of the sun?
Absolutely. Gojo withstood the power of a volcano. He could definitely. The sun is a lot higher.
The volcano's nowhere near the sun.
But I'm saying, like Infinity easily negated that heat. It'll do the same to Escanor's attack.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
And then Escanor.
I think Escanor is very powerful, but I think the hack of Infinity is gonna win that.
And
sure. I think Gojo could at least outlast the High Noon ability of Escanor.
Absolutely. Then catch him with a couple black flashes. SGGs. Hitting him with an unlimited void, because Escanor is the type to not avoid an attack. He'll eat that unlimited void. Brain dead. GGs.
Yeah, purple, hollow purple.
Yep,
hollow purple. You thought that killed me? Who decided that?
I only die if I say I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Kind of true though. He did kind of like give me this power so I may kill them.
And he did fight he did fight Meliodas' dad. Although he got worked that fight. That was the one time Escanor got worked.
He got worked a little bit, and I think didn't he use the last bit of his life essence to basically beat him?
Yeah. Well, he didn't beat him, but he just brought time for Meliodas to come back and tag
Okay.
him. But it was interesting. But yeah, no, Gojo easy.
I think Escanor has more destructive power. And I think that's just because of the smaller scale of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's kind of human based.
Yeah, which is funny because I was watching I think it was a TikTok, and it was they were asking about Geto versus Shigaraki. And I was that was my brain's Geto is not I feel like the only person in it was Geto versus not Shigaraki, it was Geto versus full power Deku.
With control of all his abilities?
Yeah.
Oh, Deku, easy.
yeah, my brain was like, Geto is he was he the person that was making the video, their response to it was that MHA is just not as strong a verse as JJK.
That's such a
And
lie.
I'm like, what do you mean?
I don't even like My
brain's
Hero, but that's a lie.
I'm like the whole thing with the Shibuya incident, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is like easily equal to the end of the first war arc.
Yeah. I'm like, does bro not
in
know
My
about
Hero.
Prominence Burn and Stars and Stripes? Come on.
No. He like keeps up with stuff, but I like the anime at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was more of just like a personal bias thing.
It gotta be. It's gotta be because that's nonsense.
Kind of like how you can be with Power Rangers sometimes.
Power Rangers. Oh yeah, the Red Ranger would beat Gojo easily. We should have threw the Power Rangers in here. The Time Force Rangers, they'll go back in time and catch him as a kid. Him being born, bow, one to the head. Power Rangers win, no death.
Dude, if they did time travel, it'd be like, Gojo's more like, you just taught me this lesson a lot earlier, so now I'm just much more stronger in the future.
Nah, the Power Rangers finna work Gojo.
Nah, I don't think they could. I don't think they can overwhelm Infinity.
Nah, they can. The Morphin Grid. Oh yeah, we about to unload on the Infinity.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm really gassing.
Another debate for another day.
Yeah, Power Rangers for life.
Anyway, so Gojo ends the 6-4.
Yeah, 6-4.
All right, let's take a look at all the fights again. So we got a win against Homelander, pretty easy win there.
Yeah, super easy.
We got a pretty close fight with Shanks,
to be
but
determined
win.
If we see more from Shanks.
Yeah, and a fight with Yami that would be a stalemate for the most part.
Yeah, but
six
times out of 10, we think Gojo would win.
Yeah. And a 10 times out of 10 Gilgamesh victory over Gojo, and a 10 out of 10 Jiren victory. All Jiren's would be all early. Gilgamesh would all be late game wins. Yep. 10 out of 10 Gojo victory over Sans Undertale.
Oh, yep. I think so.
Aizen would decimate
easily. No comp.
Lelouch gets decimated.
Of course, Hollow Purple.
And Kakashi is Kakashi and Yami are probably the two closest fights in the gauntlet that we've made today.
Yeah, I think Kakashi has a wide arsenal, and that's why I lean more. I guess I would lean more towards Kakashi.
Yeah, and I think that's just because Naruto has like a longer runtime and had like more world to explore. Yeah. Whereas JJK has like a story and it's setting out to tell it. It just wants to finish it.
Yeah, but I'll go on record, if Kakashi doesn't get double Mangek, I think Gojo will win. Yeah. But with double, I think Kakashi got that.
Maybe he still has imperfect Susanoo, right?
Nah, he don't got any Susanoo with one eye.
Oh.
Yeah, he got Kamui.
No Kamui. He
got Kamui. It's limited and it needs a charge up.
Okay, and then we have 7 out of 10 times Gojo win against Escanor.
Yeah. Oh, 7 out of 10? 10 out of 10. That's going to stand the
Nah, I don't think it's 10 out of 10. I think Escanor, if Escanor gets the right hit at high noon, I think maybe 9 out of 10. But like I don't think it's fully 10 out of 10.
High noon, he has a chance. I'll give you that. He got that 60-second spurt.
Yeah. But that's it for today.
A solid Gojo gauntlet. Gojo comes up net positive, but still, the ones he lost, Gojo would get destroyed. That's crazy. The ones he lost bad. Yeah,
it was not close in some of those.
But overall, Gojo's such a interesting character to pit against other people because it's like finding the limits of what it can do versus finding the limits of what other people can do. And that's what makes
I feel like what the internet needs to do now is not, but does he beat Goku? I think it needs to be, but does he beat Gojo?
That's a good one. Gojo's more realistic for people to beat. Goku's not.
Yeah, well, and Gojo is also very. So it's the interesting debate of, does his hack work better than their abilities.
Yes, and that'll separate the strong from the weak.
Yeah, and it's also, I honestly think it's more of an interesting debate, even though like it's like, oh, but can he beat Goku because he's like universal power kind of thing? But I think there's definitely like outside of Marvel DC, there are definitely some verses I want to see Gojo fight against.
Yeah, I'd like to. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's a whole can of worms. Gojo's good. Gojo.
What's the can of worms? Oh, at the end here, just.
I'd like to see Gojo fight Saitama because Saitama can't one punch him, so I think he would lose. I think he'll get hit with unlimited void and lose.
I think Saitama would win.
See, can of worms. Can of worms.
Yeah, it is a can of worms. I feel like this is one of those debates for another day. Like
I think currently instead of can he beat Goku, Gojo should be the mile marker. This is what determines if a character is really strong or not. Can they beat Gojo? Because he can be beat.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.
Appreciate y'all tuning into the OtakuZ Podcast.
And we are going to be filmed. I like how we filmed at the 1st of January and the 1st of February.
Hey, it's the 1st of the month. No copyright.
What copyright? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So we're still figuring out stuff here and working on scheduling and stuff.
Right. Second episode. Y'all catching us early. Keep rocking with your boys. It's only gonna get better from here. Promise y'all.
Absolutely. I want to say we should try and film in try and record in 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks. I'm down.
Yeah, just reach out to me and we'll figure out a time.
Oh, for sure.
And I think we definitely need to get on setting up bingo.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. We got to do that.
And we got an outro.
We don't. But I don't. Thanks for watching the OtakuZ Podcast. Make sure you tune into every podcast that comes out. I don't know. I'm just spitting out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What are your plans for the foreseeable future? What are your stream plans for this week? I guess.
I'm streaming tomorrow. I got to do Smash 8 to 10. Saturday I'm gonna stream. I don't know what time, but it'll be random. Maybe I won't stream Saturday, but Sunday I do Mario Kart 7 to 9.
Yeah.
So Saturday
Speedway Sundays with Mario Kart.
I like that. Super Speedway Sunday, Triple S.
And I think tomorrow, which today is the 1st, I'm gonna be continuing my Baldur's Gate quest.
Hey, I'm doing that right after this. Y'all stick around for the stream.
All right. Thanks YouTube for being here. Thanks chat. I almost said something bad. Thanks chat.
You were this close. I was like, oh, where's he going? Appreciate y'all. Chat, holla at me. Make sure y'all subscribe to both me and Chandler with a Z.
Yep. Follow me on Twitch.
And follow me on Uncrowned Otaku on all socials.
Yeah. Death and Bees on most socials. I'm working on it.
And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for ya. Goodbye.
Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.
See y'all. Peace. That's not for y'all, YouTube. I'm still here.
Yeah, it's just for the podcast.
Devin said that Chandler dude is cool.
I can be.
And he doesn't know about me.
I don't know about who?
He said, you're cool, but Uncrowned Otaku, I don't know about him.
Yeah,
that sounds like a hater to me.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, I am your number 1 hater, so.
Hey, it's been more haters creeping up. You got to up your game. Your lukewarm hate, they going to cut it anymore.
My lukewarm hate? Dude, my lukewarm hate is just so that you performed better, dude.
I'm always performing at my best.
I got to teach you something about Discord, though.
What? Okay, what we doing?
Let me mute the stream on my end. So on Discord, if you move your mouse.
Do I need to mute mine?
No, you're good.
Okay.
So you see when you put your mouse over the screen, there's the little tab with the people above us, above my icon. If you click that.
Wait, these people?
Yeah, the little people that are just with the arrow.
Oh, this.
Yeah, it'll make. Yeah, it'll make the screen bigger.
Man, that's so much better. I don't know why I never hovered
Yeah.
over that. I was also tripping halfway through. I didn't even have it in this mode. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to do something. I was like, I was looking at my Discord with me and our personal messages, and I was like, no, I'm in the wrong one. I'm showing the wrong
I wasn't
screen.
even. To be fair, I wasn't even watching YouTube chat, which is probably something I should have been doing. Hope we all are doing good tonight. We got to talk about how Gojo is him.
Yeah, and Mr. No Nothing BT thinks Gojo would win almost every fight.
That's fair. That's a fair thing to think. With Infinity,
it's hard to fight that. Yeah.
There's an infinite space between everybody and him, you know?
Ace was giving out good information. Every time I would spit a fact, it was Ace typing it to the chat.
Ah, okay.
So he was the one that said the thing about Shanks not going to the island.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I knew he was with Roger's crew. I knew because Shanks and Buggy the Clown were both on Roger's crew.
Buggy the Clown, isn't he evil? Why was he with Shanks' crew?
No, they were both on Goldie Roger's crew.
Oh, and then he set off, got his own crew, and became evil.
Yeah, well, so when they were kids, they were basically like the apprentices of Roger. And when they went to go see the One Piece, like when they had gotten all the information to find it, Buggy got sick. And so did somebody else. Like a few people on the crew got sick on the trip, and so they weren't able to actually go to find the One Piece.
Oh, that's weak.
So people are theorizing that part of the island in One Piece that holds the One Piece has something that negatively affects Devil Fruit users.
Isn't Shanks a Devil Fruit user?
No.
Oh, so he's just naturally strong.
He just has hockey.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely getting worked.
I feel like that fight is closer. I mean, so you know the guy that like punches Ace and turns him into a donut?
Yeah.
That same guy was about to punch. You didn't get to see that version. You remember Kobe? He's from like episode 1.
Bro, I don't know.
He's the pink-haired dude in episode 1, like really early in the series. Really annoying. Got the big glasses on.
Yeah, I got nothing for you.
If you look him up, you would know. You would be like, "Oh yeah, this guy. He's so annoying and stupid." He becomes like the apprentice of Garp.
His name is Kobe.
Yeah, but you don't even know Garp. Oh,
man, I just don't ask me about One Piece. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I don't want to spoil because you're never gonna watch the show.
I might eventually. Maybe when it ends, I'll start watching it. Who knows?
Yeah, we're getting there in like 10 years.
And then we'll find out the One Piece is just friendship. It's all the friends you make along the way.
No. The One Piece is gonna be a revolution.
Y'all are gonna be so mad when he opens up that chest and it's nothing. I just want you to be prepared for it.
So my thing about what the One Piece is, I don't think it is like as much as a physical treasure as like a pirate treasure kind of is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something to do with the Void Era, which is a big event that ends with the formation of the world government.
So you think the One Piece is just ending world government?
I think it'll unmask the world government for what it is. And I think it'll, and I think it will give the heroes the motivation to lead a big war against the world government.
So it's a
which I think is, it's like Pandora's box, but
that's a good way of putting it.
But against evil, kind of. And the world government is like, in the world of One Piece, the world government is kind of the ultimate evil.
Does Luffy care enough to mount a revolution? He seems too happy-go-lucky for that.
If they put somebody he cares about in enough danger,
wake up!
I gotta give the dogs their meds. That was good timing on ending the podcast there.
Yeah, that was solid. Couldn't have been better.
I forgot I had the that. So you booting up Baldur's Gate.
Yep, I'm about to connect my PlayStation, get booted up, and see how far I can go.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Good work today.
Good work.
Yes.
I will have that edited. Probably won't be done tomorrow, but
take your
we'll
time,
have it up
man.
next week.
And no rush at all.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Have a good one.
You too.
Good night.
Okay, chat. We Oh, wait, okay, I'm still in here. Direct messages. Y'all don't need to see that. Let me close out of this. There's some stuff I want to watch before I boot up Baldur's Gate. Jujutsu Kaisen released a trailer, and I kind of want to watch it and see what it's hitting on. So, with that being said, let me capture a new window. Is this the one? This isn't the one. This isn't the window. This is not the way. YouTube. There we go. And I gotta fit it to the screen. When Roger opened the chest in One Piece, that's not a good sign. We do need to do... Devin, you might be late to the party. We did rank the... Tim's ranking was a little bit different, but we did rank the intros. Demo song? I don't know what the demo songs are. I added it to my watch later. Yeah, a launch trailer. Here we go. And I just realized I'm not showing myself. Let me pop that up. Boom. There we go. Did I change the frames? I definitely did. Hold on a second. Common FPS. 29.7. Boom. Okay. I forgot to change it before recording the pod, too. The demo tracks are basically songs before the official ones. I just put it at 29.97. So the whole time we was recording, I had it at 23 still. I literally just changed it because I forgot, like a dum-dum. Okay, let me start recording because this might be fire. Chat, where am I going to put y'all? I got to put y'all somewhere else. I'm going to put y'all up here. What kind of woman is your type? Same as Yuji. I want a girl with a big butt. She don't gotta be tall, but I want a wagon. I want her to be dragging that wagon. You feel me? Call me Sir. Wait, is this Sir Mix-a-Lot? Call me Sir Mix-a-Lot, cause I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get no copyright strike. All right, let's check this. Have I been recording? No, okay, start to record. 3, 2, 1. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Crowd Otaku. We're reacting to the Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash launch trailer. This is one of my most excited games of 2024. I'm hyped for this. Don't get that confused. I think the game is going to play terribly, but I really want to play it and I really want to buy it. So let's look at this launch trailer. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. I'm going to try not to talk too much. I wonder what Yuji's favorite Jennifer Lawrence movie is. The one where she's babysitting that kid, because there's the topless scene. Not for kids. Kids don't watch it.
The next words that spilled from my lips came from so deep within my gut that it nearly made everything I've ever said feel like a lie.
Look, he's running from them. I knew he couldn't kill humans.
I will kill you! I'll exercise this one!
W
I
voice
still
actor.
don't understand why I have to be executed, but I know I can't just do nothing.
This is a good opportunity.
I don't know if
so
that's the
I'll
actual
use it
voice
to
actor,
show
though,
you
'cause I never listened to
exactly
it in
what
dub.
real jujutsu is.
I'm not a hero. I'm a jujutsu
No, you sound like the
sorcerer.
actual actor.
And all this time, I've never once regretted saving you.
The truth is, only death
man
can
Joker.
reveal
My man
our
Joker.
strength.
When granted every possible thing,
It is him?
you can't use it. All you can do is die peacefully.
You think he'll cry then too? He's a foolish brat who can't reconcile reality
My
with
man
his
Anami,
ideas.
He's right in the process of making that reconciliation. If you want to know what I think, I'd say you're the fool.
I have been told that Sukuna's vessel was immature as a sorcerer.
Between those who have experienced Black
Shout out
Flash
to
and those who
Toro.
have not, their distance from the core
Oh,
of cursed
yeah,
energy
Toro.
is like the distance of
One of my
heaven
favorite
from
characters in the
earth.
show. Actually, my favorite character in the show. Sorry.
If the
I love
suffering is too great, would you like me to end you right away as a merciful act?
You two are strong. You're screwed now. Because that makes me the worst possible match for you!
Sorry. I just don't want to see anyone
I wonder if
getting
they're gonna
hurt
put Choso
again.
in this
I tried
game.
to
I
lock
don't think I've
myself
seen a trailer
away
for Choso
and
yet.
disappear. I want to be needed by someone. I want it to be all right to know that I'm alive.
Fine, do it then. And when you get good at it, confidence and friends will find you.
I don't want this
Pretty
hero
good
version.
for your first time.
I'm not gonna let Inumaki's kindness go to waste.
Shout out Inumaki, my second favorite
Rika
character.
Orimoto's true form.
People be
She's
trying
a
to blame
bastion
him.
of cursed energy.
Cursed
Sorry,
people,
but
yeah.
I need her more than you do.
I love you, Rika. Let's die together.
Before I was too weak, I couldn't save anybody.
Let us freely curse each other to the death.
Give it your best. Be greedy.
Make me strong. Make me into the strongest.
What do you mean WTF? What you WTFing? Oh, this comes out tomorrow.
There
I don't
shouldn't
got
be
the
any
money for
problem.
it.
We are the
I don't got the
strongest
money for the
after all.
game. Not until next Thursday. Low key, this seems like something I should get on the Switch, but I'm getting on the PS5. Hey, DLC. W trailer. W trailer.
You think he'll
There
cry
was something
then
I wanted
too?
to point out. There was something I wanted to point out. Yes, here we go. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Hanami was so strong that it took Yuji and Toto both fighting him to barely land some hits. They weren't gonna win that fight, but then Gojo hits the scene. Hanami, Toto, and somebody else. I think Mahito was in the mix. All three of them could not stand up to Gojo. That just shows you the different levels of the game that Gojo's on. It's crazy, right? And Toto ain't no slouch. I wish Toto came back.
Not. They're
I wish Toto got his ability back. That clap ability is so broken. It's like, it's so easy to do, but it's so hard to fully comprehend when you're in the heat of the mix, when you're in battle. You know, Toto reminds me of Shinji from Bleach, who he has the sword where he spins around and inverts your world, so everything's upside down, and then also what you're seeing is reversed. So if I'm attacking you from the front, I'm really attacking you from the back. But for you to recognize that, and then your body to comprehend it in the heat of battle, nah. It's such an easy ability, but it really messes you up. I love abilities like that. I don't like overcomplicated.
Is like the distance of heaven from earth. If the suffering is too great, would you like me to end you right away as
Yuji's
a
brothers?
merciful act?
You two are strong.
Because they're Choso's brothers.
Because that makes me the worst possible match.
Shout out Nobara, maybe still alive.
Sorry.
And that's why he said sorry. He didn't know why, but you
I
figure
just
it out.
don't want to see anyone getting hurt
Yeah,
again.
I hate the fact that they're using this version of YouTube when there's such a cooler version they could be using. Although I guess because we haven't seen the cooler version in the anime, they can't use it. But still, there's such a cooler version of Yuta. I hope they give you like costume changes and we get a second form, because this haircut, bro, is not it. This haircut is 100%
lock
not
myself
it.
away and disappear. I want to be needed.
Stop.
by
She ain't
someone.
gone.
I want it to be all right to know that
Gege
I'm
ain't confirmed she's gone.
Do
Gege
it
said
then. When you get good at it,
is
confidence and
unidentified,
friends will find
undefined.
Well, pretty good for your first.
Problem. We are the strongest after all.
Shout out to him. I forgot his name.
Oh.
Suguru. Hidden inventory, premature death, coming soon. Paid DLC, of course. Well, that's a look at the Jujutsu Kaisen launch trailer. Game is dropping tomorrow. I will be getting it next week. So I'll be watching people play it, listening to reviews, and quote me on this, I don't give a damn what people say. I'm expecting the game to be bad. I'm still going to get it, and I'm still going to play online and give good hands. Because I just think I don't think this game is going to be good, but I think this game is going to be fun. And I'm here for a fun game. But that's all, YouTube. You should have been here watching this. I was live streaming it. But make sure if you're watching the reaction, subscribe to the channel, like the video, follow me on all socials. I'm on Crown Otaku everywhere, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace, YouTube. Peace, 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 peace. And that's how we sign off for YouTube. Okay, now it's time to game. I think that's all I had. Let's look at subscriptions. Yeah, no, I really think that's all I had. A genius idea. Why Sonic and Shadow Generation? Yeah, that's probably gonna be lit. Actually, I saw that yesterday. Okay, yeah, we good. Why is this still showing in game? I don't want y'all to see that. What box is this? Is the window capture? Let me just freeze. No. Oh, that's the instant replay. Okay, that's the instant replay. Classic Sonic looks so out of place with Shadow there. Classic Sonic fitting to catch heat. Bow, 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 bow. Shadow coming through with the hammer. So when I load up Baldur's Gate, fun fact, I'm actually in the middle of a fight. I'm at the end of the fight though. I'm not gonna change the title of the stream either. It just, at this point, it is what it is, bro. People gonna come in or they not. I'll change the title of the stream. Time to beat Baldur's Gate 3. Working on your live stream. Okay, successfully updated. The Gato's so low. Hold on. Put this on 65. There we go. Where's my I don't know how long this stream's gonna last, y'all. Just FYI. Actually, I'm hungry. I need to order food. Oh, next level shop is on. What am I gonna eat? I think Panda Express sounds good. What y'all think? What y'all think, chat? What's for dinner? Panda Express? I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Ooh, ooh, cherry. Last time they messed up my broccoli beef, so I can't order broccoli beef from them anymore. Alright, what's y'all go-to order from Panda Express? I'm gonna do steamed white rice. Bigger plate. Steamed white rice. I gotta get the orange chicken. Sweet fried chicken breast mix. I think I'm gonna double up on the orange. Yeah, double up on the orange. Let me see. Which card do I do? Alright, orders placed. I want him to stay hidden, but let's do a fireball too. Boy, gotta get up.
I won't give in.
Finish it, me. You're gonna have have to hit this man. Good. Do it again. This'll work. My bad. Oh, only got one? Stay here.
We do what we must.
It's cool, it's cool. I can revive myself. I got scrolls of revivify, it's cool. Not tripping yet. What up, Cello? What is he? My character just died in this boss battle, but it's cool. I'm gonna save him. Let me help you first. I want 2 people to die.
I speak, they burn.
Oh, you can't scroll the revivify yet. Oh yeah, yeah. Big spoilers coming up. Go hide. This is big Asterion spoilers.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
I'll fill that one later.
Okay, so here's the big decision. Do I have him ascend and kill 7,000 other innocent vampires? I don't think I want him to.
No healing sleep for you. Wake up! Get your hands off me, worm! I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust, and I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
He is sick SOB.
I am so much more than
He
what
is
you
sick as
made me. Get over here. We can do this. If we release them, how many people will they kill? Tens of thousands,
My
hundreds of
sword is really in the
thousands.
way.
But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
He really spit. He really spitting right now. Like, no cap. I really don't like this man, but what he's saying makes sense. Let's Nat 20 coming up.
All you can see are those eyes you've seen so many times before, pleading with you to help him.
And I want to live a full life. Not some half existence hiding in the shadows for the rest of eternity. Please. I can't do this alone. Fine.
Oh, this thing bloody. They bloody. Ooh. He's going crazy on it. Oh yeah, this video just got demonetized. Can I tell y'all something? I really want to do. I really want to let him ascend. Because those other vampires, if they can't control their hunger, he's right. Those 7,000 mini vampires, yeah, they only get worse.
Is it over?
Yes. It's over.
Is he back to his normal self?
You can do whatever you want. As for those wretches in the cells, if I don't get my freedom, neither do they. It's over.
I'm so confused.
I'm done with this. And I'm done with you. I would say good luck out there, but honestly, I hope you die screaming.
He ungrateful. I'm so glad I didn't. Nah, let me fight him. Good, I didn't need him. He ungrateful. Is anybody watching? Should I scum save and go back and let him ascend? Let me go talk to these 7,000 vampires real quick. I think I want him to do it, actually. I low-key really think I want to see him ascend.
I wish I could see my father.
I just want to be...
Oh, he broke it so they can't be free.
I just...
You know what? I gotta get off. Next level chef is on. I gotta get off.